I am now joined by the man that could become a three-time UFC heavyweight champion, my teammate, my friend, Cain Velasquez. Cain, thanks for joining us.
No problem, thank you.
Last Saturday night, the heavyweight division was on display. Stipe Miocic versus Alistair Overeem. What did you think of Stipe's performance?
Stipe looked good, you know. He's a guy that moves well. He does everything really well. You know, he's a guy that's hard to put away. He's tough. He's out there for the grind, you know. So he looked well against Overeem, a guy who's has a lot of experience, good kicks, good knees. So yeah, definitely.
Did you get a chance to see Fabricio Verdum, or did you just tune him out completely?
I watched a little bit of his fight. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the antics and everything. Obviously, you know, being just always looking closely at those fights, the heavyweight fights, especially somebody that I've lost to before, definitely, yeah.
So, Cain, what do you want to do next in terms of title fight in between the title fight, if Stipe wants to take a break? What is next for Cain Velasquez?
If Stipe doesn't want to take a break, I want him next.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to take a break, I've been hearing that he might want to fight again in 2017. If that's the case, then the only fight that I would want and the only fight that would make sense right now would be to fight Verdum in December. I'd want Verdum in December.
Do you want to fight Verdum because it's the rightful #1 contenders fight, or is it a little bit of lingering emotion because of the first fight where you're like, I need to fix this wrong from last June?
Yeah, no, this one's personal. Yeah. Yeah, I could just sit around and wait, you know. If Verdum wants to fight in December, let's make it happen.
This week, a fan asked John Jones if he would want to fight for the heavyweight championship. He said it would be the challenge of a lifetime. What would you think if John Jones actually came back and got a title shot against Stipe Miocic?
After everything that's been going on right now, as far as you know, his test coming back positive, I think it'd be BS if he came back and got a title shot right away. You know, I think you know, with him being suspended for a little bit longer, that would make it fair. But as far as him to go in and get a title shot right away, no, I would say no, that shouldn't happen.
Cain, you have won the heavyweight championship 2 times. The one frustration fans may have had with you is the history of injuries.
Yeah.
What have you changed to maybe make people feel more at ease with you challenging for a championship? And not only the fans, but also the UFC. How can they trust you?
Yeah, just all the criticism that I've had in the past, you know, and you know, me too. It sucks when you're training and you know you go ahead and get injured for a fight. You know, that's the worst thing. Because you're a fighter. This is how you make your money. And also, I love to be in there and fighting. So the things that I've changed is a lot more drilling. You know, not as hard nosed as far as going in and just doing everything live. A lot more drills. I feel like as far as the sparring, I've turned that down to maybe twice a week or so, or sometimes just a lot of technique sparring. I feel like with that, my body is feeling a lot better, and also a lot more maintenance on my body. So a lot more massages during the week, sport massages. So
since you fans at home just know that since he has taken his sparring down, my body actually feels a lot better now too, since I don't have to deal with this Cain Velasquez issue that I've been dealing with for a long time. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this interview. I want to know, during filming Kickboxer, the movie, you and Verdum, you guys had a scene together.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre came on the show a couple weeks ago and said it was a very tense moment when those guys worked together. Was it intense? Was it crazy? Was it hard to do? It was so soon after the fight.
Yeah, it was a little hard to do, definitely. You know, with having a guy there that just beat you, and it was pretty fresh. I mean, it was probably like a week or 2 weeks after the fight, you know. So I would say it was tough, you know, having him there and just seeing him there and knowing that there's nothing that I could do in that moment, you know, to right what happened, you know. But I guess right now, I mean, all I can say is I'd want him in December, you know, just get that revenge back.
Before I let you go, so the UFC, you've spoken to them about a title shot, and it is yours if you're willing to wait, but you just want to fight Fabricio Verdum.
Yeah, if I have to wait and fight 2017, I'd rather get Fabricio in the meantime. I'd rather fight him in December. That's the only fight for me that makes sense. That's the only fight I would take right now, other than Stipe.